Right, well, I've finally done it. I bought myself an original Tamiya Hilux 4x4, and today is the big day, the day I'm going to go out and test it for the first time with the dog. Got it last week. It came pretty well complete. I've made a few changes to it that I'll show you in a minute. The main one being stainless steel leaf springs are much too hard in my opinion, and whilst it gives a good ride height, they didn't flex at all. So what I've done is I've replaced it with some I guess they're probably Defender 90 type springs. Certainly they would fit on any of that sort of car, but they're much softer, but they do raise the ride height a bit. The other small changes which I've made is I've changed the tyres. The tyres that came with it, some of them were a little bit cracked, and with the ride height as well, I decided to go for Tamiya soft block rock tyres. Just blows letting me through. That's nice, and they seem to look pretty good. I kept the same sort of plastic inserts, so we'll see how that runs. Didn't use the speed controller that was in it. I don't know if it works or not, but I cut the wire so it could be used, but I've just gone with a bog standard Tamiya speed controller. Really looking forward to see how this thing goes. 3-speed gearbox works well, and in the lowest gear where it's 4-wheel drive, the two hubs will unlock to give you freewheel in one direction, which will help with the steering. Well, we're almost at the forest here. Let's get the thing out and see how it goes. guess it's time for a quick look inside. So the rear half of the body is held on with these 4 clips. You either need fingernails or pliers, I guess, to get this on off easily. Not too bad. And just like on the other Tamiyas, there's one at the front here. Try not to lose any leads. That's those. Okay, so the rear body shoulder just comes off, and I'll pop these there. In order to get the front off, you need to unclip the waterproof radio box here. So you just lift it up, because you've got a couple of tabs on there which plug into here, and you've got the old speed controller. Right, well, while I've got this off, I'll just show what's going on here. I think that years ago they did come with the option of very large batteries, and I guess that they were probably doubling up on this kind of size and putting pairs of them in parallel for 6 volts. I'm only using 6 volts at the moment, and that's perfectly fine, I would say. What else have we got? So this control here, which I'm not using, links down to a lever which controls the old electronic speed controller. Here we've got the gear change servo, and we've got the steering servo. Pop that back. So you've got the gear changing mechanism here. I've actually got that working off the lever here. You need the lid on in order to support the posts which control everything. I have actually found that the middle gear is pretty good for most things. If I'm climbing up a difficult surface, I'll drop into the lower gear, which engages the front wheels, and then clearly you've got the hubs here, which you can have in freewheel mode or not. So far I've kept them in freewheel mode. I suppose that if I was going down a difficult slope, I might want to be able to use those. These tires, which are the soft version of what comes on the high lift Hilux, so these are called rock block, but they're soft tires. The grip so far has been pretty impressive. The shocks, as I said, well, I'm using softer shocks than the ones that it came with, and I actually drilled an extra hole here to mount these shackles further back, so that you've actually got some suspension. Pop that back. Well, having had its first run, I'm totally impressed. Its performance is certainly on a par, I think, with anything which came after. The Axial SCX10, maybe that's slightly more capable, but I'll tell you what, I'm so pleased I bought this. The only regret that I've got is I didn't get one of these before. I've actually now got all 3 generations of these 3 speeders. So I've got the Hilux, and I've got the re-released Bruiser. Out of the 3, this is by far the best. If I'm perfectly honest, at the moment, this is probably my favourite model. Right, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you want to see more of this sort of stuff. Thumbs up, thumbs down, feedback, questions. Happy for all that. Thank you.